Welcome to your comprehensive online course launch strategy, Part 6, Delivery Mode. My name is Bianca Raby and I'm the founder of OPEDA, a digital education agency. OPEDA's mission is to raise the bar in online learning globally, and we do this by focusing on the importance of learning design. The aim of this series is to provide entrepreneurs with a framework and some tools to think strategically about developing online courses. This video discusses the different ways that you can deliver your online course and how this impacts design. We have already discussed designing for the ideal learner experience. Closely related to your understanding of this ideal experience is understanding how your learners will stay engaged and what support they will need throughout the course. Often we see the way in which a course will be delivered as an afterthought. However, it really needs to be factored in at the beginning of the design phase of your online course launch strategy. Here are some examples of various delivery models that can be combined and adapted depending on your course strategy. Self-paced. Learners are on their own to work through your content and complete. They most likely won't have any interactions with the facilitator or other group members. Facilitated. The facilitator is there to check in on progress, prompt engagement, possibly run webinars, lead discussion boards, monitor tasks and completion, etc. And blended. There is some live interactions face-to-face or online and some self-paced work. In addition, there are two main enrolment models that can also affect the learner experience. 1. Cohort. There are intakes with a beginning and end date. And 2. Rolling. There are no set dates, so learners can start the course as soon as enrolment is confirmed. The combination that you choose as part of your online course launch strategy affects course design, investment, pricing, and the platform you choose, which is why your delivery model is an integral decision to make. For example, most of Mindvalley's courses are self-paced and rolling, so that means you can sign up whenever and finish whenever. If you haven't encountered Mindvalley yet, I've included a link to their homepage below. Mindvalley employs one of the hardest delivery models to retain learners, but they claim to exceed the industry average by 333%. How do they do that, you may ask? Well, in our opinion, they have excellent learning design, engaging presenters, interesting content, a community engagement strategy, and they also built their own platform that complements their design. It really is the secret sauce within an online course launch strategy. Mindvalley wasn't built overnight though. It took years of interacting and listening to its market to get to where it is now. This is an example of why an online course should not be set and forget. There aren't many entrepreneurs that can start with a budget as big as Mindvalley. However, we can all purposefully design and get smart about where we invest our money and time. We recommend that you take the time to complete the worksheet on delivery modes, which we've included in the description below. Feel like you can't do this alone? Sign up for a free consultation with the OPEDA team to help you with your online course launch strategy. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all that we are doing. Thanks so much for watching Part 6 on delivery modes in this online course launch strategy series. Up next, Part 7, Platforms.